What's up? What's up? Sorry about that, you guys. I am. My computer's been acting funky. First of all, how do I sound? Because my sound was messing up on my quick drops yesterday. But then when I did my New Jersey Housewives, it was fine. So tell me what my sound is sounding like, y'all. Tell me what my sound is sounding like. And let me say hi to everybody while y'all are telling me what my sound is sound like. Hey, Lemon Cushion, Miss Sharon. What's up, Ebs? Hey, Corey. What's up? Hey, Ella. What's going on? Nap Queen. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Itty Bitty. What's going on? Hey, Miss Bay Thing. Sounds good. Okay. Hey, Paul. How you doing? All right. It sounds good. Okay. Good. 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 I think I figured out what might be the problem, which isn't a good thing. So the sound in my video, my quick drops that I did yesterday, it sounded like my sound used to be before I bought my microphone. Now my microphone was still connected yesterday when I did my videos, and I kept doing sound checks. When I would do the sound check, I couldn't figure out. I was adjusting the volume. I was playing with everything, and I couldn't figure it out. But it seems like when I go through StreamYard, it's okay. But when I'm just directly doing a video without going through StreamYard, that's when it sounds like it's a problem. So sounds like it's a computer issue, which ain't a good thing because ain't nobody trying to buy a computer. Okay. Hey SCK, what's going on? I sound good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Miss Gigi. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my sound was screwing up. I don't know why it was doing that, and it's frustrating because, like I said, it's always been an issue on this computer, and I really wish I had figured it out. Like when I first bought the computer, how bad the sound situation was, but neither here nor there. It is what it is. This computer almost 3 years old, so at this point, what you gonna do? Um. Anyway, you not getting the notifications, Tad? Listen, if I could fix it, I would. I cannot fix. That's a YouTube thing. I cannot. I don't know why. The only thing I can say to everybody is make sure that your notifications are on. When you subscribe, first of all, make sure you subscribe because YouTube will unsubscribe you from a channel and you may not even be subscribed to me anymore. The second thing is make sure your notifications are on. If you are subscribed to me and your notifications are on, I do not know what to tell y'all because I don't have any control over that. I don't have any control, and I don't know why YouTube does what they do. Like I wish, trust me, I have 9,800 and something subscribers. I wish all 9,000 of them were getting my notifications. Okay, I promise y'all I do. But I wish sorry, something. I wish I knew the answer. I really, really do. Um, but I do know that from what they tell me, now this is what they tell me, that when you go live, YouTube only sends out a certain percentage of notifications to your subscribers. But the more engagement that the video has, the more likes that the video has, then YouTube starts sending out more notifications because it signals to YouTube, oh wait a minute, people want to watch this. Wait a minute, people want to see what's going on. And that's why you hear the content creators so pressed on these likes because that's what the understanding is. Corey says if you're not getting notifications, go to settings, apps, and YouTube on your phone and make sure live videos is checked. Okay, so go to the settings in your apps and YouTube on your phone. So you have to click it in the app on your phone. Okay. Thank you, Corey. I'm gonna leave that up on the screen for a while. Thank you so much. Hey, Ann, what's going on? I just go to your page at 4 p.m. to see if you have any upcoming chat. Yeah, and it's not always there at 4, but yeah. Tan, keep pushing notification bell. It does that to me from time to time too. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I wish because I keep telling y'all that people come to me and be like, "Oh, I thought you stopped doing YouTube because I stopped getting your notifications," and I'm like, "No, I have been here. I haven't gone anywhere." Y'all know I'm not in the algorithm, and that's part of the problem too is that I'm not in the algorithm. So Hey, what you gonna do? But listen, I've stopped getting notification for even some of the bigger YouTubers like Kempire. I don't get his notifications anymore. And I used to always get Kempire's notifications, and now it's hit or miss. And I know Kempire, he puts 3-4 videos up a day. And I may get one every couple of days, like that he's done a video or that he's going live. So it's not just us small YouTubers. It's just how YouTube. It's just the YouTube channel. I'm always asked to click notify, and I hit it every time. And when Really goes live, I'm notified. I've never had a problem. Thank you, Ella. Mwah. Yeah, some people, it just is what it is. And like I said, there are a lot of theories. It's a lot of theories floating around about why things are the way they are. I don't know how to beat the game. I'm just trying to play the game. Okay, I'm just trying to stay in that number. Okay, Alexa, play. I'm still here. Right. Okay. I used to not get notifications until I went to my phone settings and the live wasn't checked. That's a good thing. I mean, I'm gonna have to check that when I get off of here too, because I never even thought about that. Never thought about that. Okay, y'all. Okay. First of all, let me let you guys know that on Friday evening at 8 o'clock, I will be going live with Conscious TV. I don't know if you guys may or may not know who Conscious TV is, but he'll be coming over here. And this is gonna probably be my final word on the Larry Reid, Tasha K situation. But because we did talk about the Tasha K receipts over here, I thought since I told y'all I'm not choosing a side, I thought it's only fair that I allow the Larry Reid receipts to be dropped as well, so that people can make their own opinion. Again, people have already made up their mind, and that's fine. And if y'all not here because y'all don't want to hear it, I respect that as well. But we'll be talking about Larry Reid's situation with Tasha K, as well as Larry Reid's lawsuit with Bishop Whitehead. So we're gonna be putting all of that on the table with Conscious TV. And for those who do not know, Conscious TV is Larry Reid's mentor, and he has done the research. Like, he has really broken down a lot of the evidence / receipts / whatever you want to call it. And so we're going to talk about it on Friday. We're going to get it all out. I'm going to let him drop it, and you'll be able to see his documentation as well. So that's what we're doing on Friday. Tonight, I will be over on Sabrina's channel. Sabrina, oh Lord. Oh gosh, it's escaping me. Belfour. We'll be discussing Ready to Love last Friday's episode of Ready to Love. We'll be over there at 8 o'clock, I believe. Okay, so those are my announcements. Abby said she's gonna be there with bells on. Well, how you gonna be there with bells on and you gonna be doing the panel? Well, you're gonna do the panel till 9:30, so I guess you could be there at 8. Because we ain't gonna be there forever. Okay. Now we gonna be there all night. But we'll probably be there for, y'all know, about an hour and a half. Y'all know what we do. All right, let's get into these things. First of all, let me say rest in paradise to Raquel Welch. She's a, actress. She was 80-something years old. She passed away. She was one of those. Sabrina Soul, thank you. I don't know where I got Belfour from. Sabrina Soul, thank you. Can one of my mods drop her link in the chat, please? That's where I'll be at 8 o'clock tonight to discuss last week's episode of Ready to Love. We built, the panel that we do over there. You know what, Abby? I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. Hey, Queen Diva. Icon. Icon what? What icon? What's the icon? Oh, she's an icon. I'm sorry. Look, y'all know how easy it is for me to lose my train of thought. She is an icon. Yes. Queen Diva, your gift should be on the way. Let me know if you get. And I'm gonna do a once I get all this taken care of, I'm gonna do a members only live, and we're gonna talk about what went wrong. Okay, we're gonna talk about what went wrong with my 12 days of Christmas. And yes, I know it's February, But I'm gonna tell y'all what went wrong with my 12 days of Christmas situation. And members, I'm gonna be very candid and let y'all know what happened. But everything, prayerfully, everything will be out this week. I was going to do a January giveaway. Because I said I would do a members only giveaway once a month, but I was like, I can't do anything else until everybody got their stuff from December, But I can let y'all know now that I still will do 2 giveaways once I get everything done with that. And it's going to be, this is what you're going to win. It'll be 2 members only giveaways. And this is what you guys are going to win. You're going to win a tumbler, a tribe member tumbler. So it's coming. I just got to get all this out the way first, and then we'll do January and February. Okay. All right. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown, how you doing? Thank you so much. Yeah, she passed. I got the notification earlier today that she passed away. So, prayers to her. And let's send a special happy birthday to Meg Thee Stallion. Today is her birthday. We have not heard a lot from Meg since the trial. And I'm happy. I'm happy that we haven't. I feel like she needed some time to process. I feel like she needed some time to just take for herself. This is something she's been dealing with for the last 2 years. Whether people believed her or didn't believe her, it doesn't matter anymore. The trial happened. She had to go through everything she went through with the trial. A lot of stuff coming out that she was embarrassed about. People still questioning her, what she did and how she did it and why she didn't. Child, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, Cindy. But with that being said, I'm gonna wish her a happy birthday. She did actually post yesterday for the first time. I ain't gonna say it's the first because I don't follow her like that. So I can't say it's the first time she's posted, but it's probably one of the first posts that she's put up since the trial. She posted that her and Party were celebrating Valentine's Day together. I know like a couple of weeks ago, people were questioning whether they were still together because she was unfollowing him. Child, listen, they probably had a fight. She unfollowed him and they probably following each other again. Child. Y'all know how these churn do. They get mad. Just like the Megan Fox, the Machine Gun Kelly, she was burning all his stuff and then they was celebrating Valentine's Day. Child. I don't know. I don't mind waiting on it. It's a gift, and when it comes, I get a surprise. Well, thank you, Yana, and I appreciate everybody's patience as well. And Yana, you've won for me before, so you know you gonna get it. Listen, I've been giving away stuff on my channel since I started my channel, so you gonna get it. And like I said, I'm gonna explain. I'll be very candid and explain what was going on. Some gifts have gone out. It's just that not everybody has gotten their gifts yet. So I don't want nobody thinking, dang, she's no. Just some stuff hasn't gone out. Okay. Anyway, back to this. I miss Meg, but I'm glad she's out of the spotlight. Yeah, I miss her too, but I absolutely am glad that she has taken some time to do whatever it is that she needs to do. Even if it's just partying, even if it's just vacationing, even if it's just sleeping all day and not having to worry about nothing. Like whatever you need to do, baby girl, you go ahead and you handle it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. Yeah, L Love, and I'm definitely not going to go back down that rabbit hole, but it is what it is. I don't have a lot today, so we just gonna go through this stuff, y'all. I don't have a lot today, but yeah, I wanted to say happy birthday to her. Hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. Hope everybody celebrated, Valentine's Day. No need to explain. We know you didn't remember to shake the JD box every day, right? Girl, listen, child. I'm gonna do better next year. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Next year, I will definitely do things differently. Okay. Exactly. My hubby said he's waiting on the Tribe Husbands giveaway. You know what, Yana? You know what? When I send you your stuff, I'm gonna have to put something special in the box for hubby. I'm gonna have to put something special in the box for hubby. What up, y'all? Cause your hubby he a tribe member. He be down with the get down with us, okay? Okay. Oh, and speaking of y'all, if y'all did not Go over to Terrence's channel last night. Um, and watch the best of part 1 of the Whether You Like It or Not panel. First of all, I need everybody to go show Josiah some love. And y'all have to listen. Let me say this before let me take a pause for the cause. First of all, the joint was hilarious. That's number one. I watched it. If I didn't share it on my wall, I'm gonna share it tonight because I thought I shared it, but I'm gonna share it again. Even if I didn't, I'm gonna share it again. It was hilarious. El Teddy was all up in there. Reggie was all up in there. They got probably my favorite moment of the whole season was when Terrence said that look, I'm about to start laughing again. When Terrence said that Giselle house that her foyer decor looked like a funeral home waiting room. Bitch, listen, I laughed as hard last night as I did the first time he said it. Watching it play again. So if y'all have not caught the highlight reel, y'all go check it out. It's on Terrence's channel, and they're gonna do a part 2, and the part 2 is gonna be on Josiah's channel. But let me ask y'all to do me a favor. It's 87 of y'all in this channel, and most of y'all, if not everybody in here, most of y'all do follow us and watch the Whether You Like It or Not channel. Panel, excuse me. Please do me a favor. Josiah does a great job of editing. Josiah does all of our intros and the waiting room, and he does all of that stuff. If y'all could do me a favor, you don't have to give. I'm sure he would appreciate a cash app. So if y'all want to give him a cash app, I'll put his cash app. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop his cash app in the chat so y'all can cash app him for all of his hard work. But if you don't have any money or you don't want to cash app him, do me a favor. Go watch a video on his channel. Give him a click and a view. If you are not subscribed, go subscribe. Show him some love because, listen, editing ain't easy. And he had to go through all of the episodes and find some parts, find what the funny parts and edit it and splice it. And it's good. Y'all do that. And hold on, let me get his cash app. Let me get his cash app because I know I don't even be other than unless it's a camera unless it's a candle. Y'all know I don't even be asking y'all for money like that. But y'all know I'll ask y'all to take care of somebody else. Ooh, that's not it. Hold on. Oh shoot. You know what? What's JoJo's cash app? What is his cash app? I might not. You know what? I can't give y'all his cash app because I think his cash app is in his government name. I think his cash app is in his government name. Okay. Yeah, I can't give y'all his cash app. But I think he has a PayPal that says Josiah's World TV. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Go over to his channel and watch a video, y'all. Go over to his channel and watch a video. Josiah's World TV. Can one of my mods drop the link for Josiah for me, please? Josiah's World TV. Is his YouTube channel. So y'all do me a favor. He may have it in his description box. But I know when I cashed out him before, it was under his government name, and I don't want to put that out there. But I know he has a PayPal. But if you could just go and watch a video, put a like under the video, that's what we do over here on YouTube. That's what we do over here on YouTube. Somebody asked me about my nail polish. It's a mauve color. It looks purple, but it's like a dark purple. It's a mauve. It's like a mauve. But thank you. Okay, let's get back into these things. Now, first of all, the Real Housewives of Miami. First of all, y'all are sleeping on this season of the Real Housewives of Miami. Because when I tell you that them they are giving it. Now, last season, it was okay. Y'all know I had stopped reviewing it halfway through because they was getting on my nerves a little bit. And y'all wasn't. See, here's the thing. The fastest way for me to stop reviewing a show when it started getting on my nerves is y'all not watching the reviews. My Real Housewives of Miami reviews wasn't even getting 100 views. Okay, so my thing is they getting on my nerves, and ain't nobody watching the reviews anyway. So But then when the new season came around, I decided that I wanted. Thank you, y'all. Y'all dropped that's Josiah's link right there. If y'all could do me a favor, subscribe or drop a like on the video. If you already subscribed, just go drop a like on one of his videos. Just show some love. Because he puts a lot of work into the editing and stuff, and it's not easy. And he did a really good job. And like I said, he has a part 1 and a part 2. The part 2 is gonna be on his channel. So with that being said, the girls have been the women, they have been bringing it on Miami this season. Okay. And y'all been sleeping because anybody still watching my reviews, but at this point they got me. I'm suckered in because I'm in. The season is good. So I don't care if y'all not watching the reviews. I mean, I do care, but so if you watch Real Housewives of Miami and you didn't know I was reviewing it, go on, because I'm reviewing it. Go on, watch it. Y'all's reviewing it as well. So y'all go check out y'all's reviews. I don't know if he's caught up, but it don't matter. Go watch the old ones. It don't matter. But with all that being said, child, listen, let me tell you what had happened down to the Miami this season for those of you who don't know. And if you don't watch Miami, you can follow the story. You can still follow the story, okay? Lisa, who was on the show. Now, remember, I never watched Miami. Last season was my first season. I think I watched maybe like the first episode when it first came out back in the day. I remember Marisol's mama and that plastic surgery. No disrespect, may she rest in peace. But I remembered her. But I really couldn't tell you nobody else that was on the show, right? I really couldn't tell you nobody else that was on the show. But Lisa, who last season, I listen, I could have told y'all last season her husband ain't like her. And I think I said it in one of my reviews. I think I said in one of my reviews that her husband really didn't like her. But Lisa, on the season, she on the show, and during the filming of the show, her husband got caught on a hot mic saying that he was getting ready to be single soon. And he was talking to a friend, and the friend said, "Well, does Lisa know?" And he was like, nobody knows. And then like the very next day, he hit Lisa with the, tell your mama I ain't never coming home. Like it was, and Lisa was trying to act like she ain't know what was going on. She ain't know Lenny was. Listen, let me tell you something. Lisa may not have wanted to accept what Lenny was doing, but Lisa knew that Lenny was not 100% there. Because Lenny didn't just leave Lisa while they were literally filming the show. Lenny had a whole girlfriend. So listen, and then told Lisa the reason why he wasn't having sex with her is because he didn't want to cheat on the woman he really loved. So you told your wife that you weren't having sex with her because you didn't want to cheat or betray the woman you really loved, sir. Sir. Now, here's my only issue that I have with this situation. Because, I'm a firm believer, and if you don't want to be here no more, I don't want you here. Like, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Lenny saying, listen, this marriage no longer serves me, and I no longer want to be here. But here is the problem that I do have, and I know y'all getting ready to disagree with me before I say it. I know that y'all are getting ready to disagree with me before I say this. But here's the problem that I do have with people. The two of y'all have been married for 20 years. Y'all have 2 children together. Y'all live in this monstrosity of a mansion down to the Miami. I think they live on one of the islands, one of the private islands down there. You got this monstrosity. And when I say a monstrosity, it's not even, to me, it's not even pretty. Like Dr. Nicole's house is bad as fuck. Dr. Nicole's house is bad. Lisa and Lenny's, it just looked like that old mansion, that old, let me show off my money. Like it's got the Greek columns and the marbles. It's just too, it's not me. But, and that's how the fight started. Lenny was wrong for that. Thank you, Reboot. That's what I'm about to say. But no matter how annoying Lisa might be, and she's very annoying. She's very spoiled. She's used to living with the money she's used to living in the lifestyle that you have provided her. She's had a lot of plastic surgery because her husband is a big plastic surgeon. Gothic. Isn't that Greek? I thought it was Greek. Is it Gothic? If it's Gothic, then yeah, Cindy. I thought it was Greek though, but if it's Gothic, yeah. But either way, it's that heavy white. Oh, it's just not. It's not my thing. But here's my issue when men do this, and women too, when they're in the power position. It's okay to walk away, but you ain't got to dog me out in the process. And what I mean by that is, he gonna tell Lisa, I want you and the kids to move out, and I'm willing to buy you guys a house, but y'all got to go. He stopped giving Lisa money. He was like, I'll just pay the bills. You just tell me what bills that need to be paid. I'll just pay the bills. Lisa went away to film for, you know how these shows, they have the gold film. So they were in Key West. He literally was trying to bring the girlfriend over to the house while Lisa was down in Key West filming for the show. He done sent his kids and the nanny to the guest house and got the girlfriend coming over. See, to me, there's a way to do things in decency and in order. Right now, we're talking about Real Housewives of Miami with Lisa Hodgkin. Is it Hodgkin? Lisa and Lenny Hodgkin. And I feel like, and I get it, she has a prenup. That's great. But y'all have also been married for 20 years and I got 2 kids together. And I really wish that people would stop acting like a prenup is an end-all be-all, because a prenup ain't an end-all be-all. Depending on the prenup, depending on the language, and depending on how long y'all been married. A lot of times those prenups, Tracy, I started to send you a message too when I didn't see you come in here. Y'all have 2 children together. So at the very least, she gonna get paid off of her child support. Now, where Lisa made the mistake was she was caught up in wanting to save her marriage, and she didn't do what them women told her to do, because every single one of them women told her she need to go get an attorney. Every single one of those women, the first thing they told her was, Lisa, you need to get an attorney. And Lisa's thing was, I think he's just having a little midlife crisis, and I'm just waiting for it to run its course and for him to come back home. Girl, they were like, listen, even if he comes back home, that's fine. But what you need to do right now, matter of fact, Nicole told her, and I was here for it. Nicole said, you need to get on the phone and you need to call all of the top divorce attorneys in Miami and put all of them on retainer. And you can figure out which one you want to go with later. But while you still got access to the credit cards, and before he retains the person, you need to put about 5 or 6 of those attorneys on retainer. And when you get back to Miami, then you meet with each one of them, and then you figure out who you want to go with. But right now, and then they told her, and you need to get your ass back and get back in that house before he says that you abandoned the property or you voluntarily moved out. Because just because you down here filming. Now, the one thing Lisa did do was Lisa took her ass home. And she left. She went back home. But she didn't get an attorney. Now, I'm saying all of this to say that, right, Dr. Dre had a prenup, and his wife made out quite nicely. And then also too, prenups are written differently. Like, for example, Star Jones' prenup said that for every year that they were married, he was for every year that they were married, when she married that dude, the dude that ended up being gay or bisexual, for every year that, like, for the first 5 years, that was it. It was a prenup. But for every year after the 5 years that they stayed married, his settlement got bigger and bigger. And I think by year 10 or something like that, hey, what's up, Joseph Felton? Hey. I think by year 10, if they were still married, then the prenup was nullified. So just because you have a prenup doesn't mean that you are screwed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Danny, what's up? How old is the girlfriend? She young. I don't know the exact age, but she's definitely younger than Lisa. So I'm saying all this to say, y'all, first of all, I'm saying all this to say y'all need to go watch my Real Housewives of Miami reviews. That's what I'm saying. But the second thing I'm saying is Lisa's attorneys, that she finally went and got her some, Lisa's attorneys went to the judge and told the judge that she ain't paying them. Now, y'all know the easiest way for an attorney to fire their client is if they're not getting paid. That's the fastest way for an attorney to be able to get rid of a client is if they're not getting paid, because it's very hard for an attorney to fire a client. It's not impossible, but it's hard. But the easiest way is to say, they ain't paying me. So her attorneys went to court, went to the judge and said, listen, she owes us. Y'all ready? Y'all want to know? Y'all ready to find out how much they say? Now, granted, in the grand scheme of lawyer fees, this really ain't a lot in a multi-million-dollar divorce that they got going on. And mind you, this has been going on since before Christmas, because when this happened while they were filming. So I don't remember when we first found out about it, but let's say 6 months ago. Let's just say ballpark 6 months. Those attorneys told the judge that this woman owed him $85,000. No, that's not right. I think it's $850,000, but hold on. Y'all know I always be messing up my numbers. Hold on, let me Google it. Abby typed faster than me. She gonna probably Google it faster than me. But Lisa, is it Hodgstein? I think it's 850,000. I don't think it's 85,000. Lisa and Lenny. Lisa divorce. Okay, hold on. Damn, where is it? Dang, I think it's 850,000 because 85,000 ain't enough. I think it was 850,000 because I remember thinking to myself, how in the hell do you have an attorney fee 850,000? Well, if she went, is it 85K? Okay, then maybe it is 85K. But which is still $100,000. That's a lot of money to owe an attorney. But if the lawyer's fees will be included one way or the other. Child, you right, y'all. Lisa could have sold her damn Hermes. She could have sold 3 Hermes bags and made that. That's the thing that be killing me about these women. I fully agree. Separation and divorce is very hard and hurtful for many. Don't compound it, the coldness, by being so matter of fact and throwing things up in people's faces, a way of doing things. Right. But the fact that Lisa has never, and here's the thing, here's the other thing about these prenups. This is how Ashley got screwed. Ashley on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, in my opinion, this is how Ashley got screwed. A lot of times it's based on the income that you have made while y'all were married, right? So Lisa and Lenny have been married for 20 years. Out of those 20 years, Lisa has only been working. This is only season 5 of the Real Housewives of Miami. So out of the 20 years that they've been married, Lisa has only been working 5. Let's give or take 5. She was a housewife. That was her job. Y'all, that don't mean she don't have no money. That means she ain't paying them bills. See, that's 2 different things. Her not having the money is different from her not paying the bills. You see what I'm saying? Her not having the money ain't the same as her. She might have money in her account. That don't mean she paying them bills because she feel like Lenny should be paying the bill. So we'll see how that work out because, baby, somebody gonna have to pay them attorneys. That's gonna be her storyline next season, child. Lisa ain't going nowhere. If anybody that don't like Lisa, she ain't going nowhere. That's Lisa's storyline next season. Does she have a degree? I do not. It is 85,000. Thank you for the people that Google. I was wrong. I added an extra 0, but okay, 85,000. The bills of community property. Yep, there you go. I do not know her college background, but I know that when she met Lenny, she was a waitress. And that don't mean she didn't have a degree. That just means that she wasn't using it. And again, they've been married for 20 years. And for the whole 20 years that they've been married, he's been a doctor. He's one of the top plastic surgeons in, not just in Miami, but in the country, right? He's one of the top plastic surgeons in the country. So the money has been there the whole time that they've been married. And if she has only been working 5 or 6 years, her income pales in comparison to his. So again, those but see, that's why he was trying to get her out the house, and that's why he was trying to do all these. That's why he was trying to finagle all these things from her, in my opinion, because before she could figure it out, he had already listen. Lenny already had his ducks in a row. He already had when he said to her, he already had the real estate agent for her to hook up with to go look for a house. Like, and granted, it probably would have been a nice house. It probably would have been a a $2-3 million home. I'm sure it would have been a decent house in a nice neighborhood. But when you're moving out of a $50 million home, that ain't ish. That ain't shit. Shout out to the 121 people in the room. Please, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Lenny had already consulted the attorneys. He was trying to get Lisa out that house. Listen, it's so bad that even his he stopped speaking to his parents. Because his parents were like, you are doing your wife wrong. Like, this is not right. Like, if you don't want to be married, then don't be married. But what you're doing is wrong. Child, he put his mama out the house and stopped speaking to his daddy. And exactly, Abby, and that's what Lisa said. Lisa was like, why do we have to leave? You're the one that doesn't want to be in this marriage anymore. Why do we have to leave? And let's be clear, that house, he didn't have that house before he married Lisa. That house was acquired during their marriage. So, yeah. So that'll be next season's story because we're at the end of this season. I think they've already filmed the reunion. And y'all know they've already filmed the reunion. I think we probably have 2 more episodes because right now they in Jamaica, child. And y'all know they usually do 2 trips. The second trip is the end of the season. So tomorrow is going to be the second episode in Jamaica. So we probably going to get 1 more episode after that and then the reunion. So they about to start filming the next season. And I feel like that's going to be Lisa's storyline next season is this whole divorce. Lenny only wanted the children for legacy because of the parents. Yeah, I remember they had a hard time conceiving. They talked about that last season. The property is worth more now. He wants it all. He does. He wants it all. And that's to me, like I said, is Lisa annoying as fuck. Like, she annoys the hell out of me. But I think that's wrong the way he's treating her. I just do. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? How you doing, my love? Anyway, I ain't mean to spend that much time on that because, child, I didn't think we was going to talk about her that long. But anyway, let's move on, child. Let's move on. Howard Stern, let me go and get you out the way. Howard Stern, excuse me. Howard Stern, come down to the front. Come down to the front. Yeah, Nicole Kidman got screwed in the Tom Cruise divorce. But I don't even want to go down that road. But Tom Cruise gets over on these women because they want to get away from him so bad. Like, Nicole Kidman didn't really fight the divorce because she just wanted to get away from him. Katy, what's the girl name? Not Katy Perry, but his other wife, the one that ran away to New York. Child, they just want to get away from him. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes just wanted to get away from him and take her baby. She could care less. That's all she wanted. That's all they wanted. So Tom Cruise gets over with these crazy ass divorces because these women just don't want to be married to his ass no more. Now, I ain't going to go down the rabbit hole of why. I'm just going to say I don't want to marry him. But Howard Stern, bring your ass down. Come here. Come here, sir. Come here. First of all, Howard Stern, what I need you to know is nobody cares about your opinion on anything. I have never cared about Howard Stern's opinion on anything, but I damn sure don't care about Howard Stern's opinion on anything as it relates to me and the culture. Okay? I just don't care. I don't. Come. You hear? Okay, come on down front. So Howard Stern said that Rihanna lip synced 75% of her performance And she should have just stayed home if that's all she was given. Come here, baby. Howard, come in. Lean in. I need you to hear me real clear when I say this. Lean in, sir. Lean in. All of them do. They pre-recorded when it's that type of a live performance. They always pre-recorded. Whitney Houston was lip syncing the Star Spangled, what was it? The Star Spangled Banner, America the Beautiful, and that probably one of her most famous performances of her life, which was the Olympics or the Super Bowl. It was lip synced. I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but she was lip syncing. Aretha Franklin, when she sang at President Barack Obama's inauguration, she was lip syncing. A lot of those halftime performances, they're lip syncing. I just hate to be the one to tell y'all. And I'm sorry that people felt like that was a great revelation to them. Even Sheryl Lee Ralph alluded to the fact that she was lip syncing, lift every voice and sing. Because they always, and I'm not saying that they always use the pre-recording, but they always pre-record it because it's a live show and you never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. So they always pre-record the tracks. And I'm sorry for anybody that didn't know that. I hope I didn't bust nobody's bubble in the chat. It's 132 of y'all in here. I hope I didn't bust nobody's bubble in here. You know what feel good? He probably did. You're right. I hope that Howard Stern didn't think J-Lo ass was singing live last year or the year before last or whatever year that was. Well, that's a Brittany. That's what happens when you try to just sing it live. She said, "What happened? What about Fergie?" That's what happens. But remember, Fergie was singing at the All-Star game. That's indoor. I'm talking about when they're outdoor performances like that, and then when it's an outdoor. So maybe I should have said that. When they're outdoor live performances like that, they always record the track. Because again, you just never know what's going to happen. And like in the case of Barack Obama, because it was so cold, his if y'all weren't child, because it was so, listen, Barack Obama's first inauguration, bitch, hell was freezing over for real, because it was so damn cold that day, baby. And because it was so cold, Aretha Franklin, she couldn't put her, she didn't sing that live. She was lip syncing. So when I say live performance, I mean the outdoor ones like that. A lot of the outdoor performances, they always record the live track. The only person who didn't know that there are those who are deaf, child. Speaking of deaf, did y'all see Rihanna's interpreter getting it in? And again, we made more history. That was the first time that there was a black interpreter for the Super Bowl. So listen, just all kinds of black history. During the New Year's failure, I don't know that lady during the New Year's failure. Who? Oh, Mariah. Right. Mariah ass was trying to sing live. Well, y'all know Mariah be. I'm just saying. Aretha and Beyonce both pre-recorded their vocals for at the end. Right. Beyonce did as well. Kelly Clarkson didn't and said it was extremely hard for her. Yeah, again, they do that. And because I remember when I found out that Whitney Houston was lip syncing, I didn't know she was lip syncing. I found out, I said, and then of course I looked at it again, but baby, it was flawless. It was still, because again, it's still them singing. Y'all act like when a person don't sing live, that negates everything. We can't be comparing everything to the Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli wasn't singing it the first time, and they were lip syncing to somebody else singing the song. But when it's somebody lip syncing to their own damn song that they did sing, Like, we really need to stop acting like, because, again, I hate to be the one to tell y'all, but a lot of these, especially now with modern technology and stuff being what it is, a lot of people are lip syncing their live vocals, especially when it's an outdoor performance like that, because it's so unpredictable. The air and all, it's so unpredictable. No Mariah slander. I ain't slandering her. I'm just saying, y'all know Mariah like to get her little drink on. Y'all know she like to get her little drink on. That's all I'm saying. Oh Lord, Tracy, you still sending me stuff? Erratic Brandy Glanville involved in 2 alleged lewd incident. Oh Lord, okay. Wait a minute, what's this? Two more YSL defendants could be severed from trial due to their attorney being pregnant. Well, what they got to do with the trial? Just because you're child. The elements are very important. Yeah, my mom and daddy were at the Obamas first, and they said it was cold as to the bone. Yes, it was cold as hell. My mama was so cold, she said she almost couldn't talk. Listen, it was cold as hell. If you were there, you will never forget that. I mean, you never gonna forget it because of how historical it was. And plus, not only was it cold, but people were there so early because it was over 1 million people there. People were there so early. So Jeff, I disagree with you, but that's okay. We already, so I ain't about to sit here and argue with you about Rihanna, but I disagree. I think Rihanna did a good job. Listen, do y'all see how big that belly bump is? Y'all keep acting like being pregnant is easy. She wasn't pregnant when she committed to do the Super Bowl, and she decided to stay with her commitment. But let's be clear, that's a big old belly bump that Riri is carrying. And just because she's a little girl, and because she's a young girl, that don't make it no easier. That don't make it no easier. It seemed like her body might not even had a chance to fully recover from the first pregnancy. Because her first baby is what? How old is the first baby? 9 months old? So she probably got pregnant as soon as the doctor said y'all could do it again. Because she's at least in her second trimester. Unless that baby bump was exaggerated, she's at least in her second trimester. Yeah, exactly, KFS. She is at least, and she might be in her third, but she's at least in her second trimester. At least. What's up, Miss T Velocity? What's up? Thank you, my love. Yeah, they fitting to have Irish twins, honey. They sure are. So y'all keep acting like that stuff is so easy. I'm gonna need y'all to stop acting like that stuff is so easy. I saw the picture. Did y'all see the pictures of Riri with the family on the cover of British Vogue? They so cute. That baby is that baby ain't nothing but he is so cute. He is a cutie. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. If y'all haven't already seen it, let me show y'all. Let me see. Look at that thing. Ain't he nothing but the cutie. Look at that. Precious. He's precious. That's Riri's baby. And then that's the three of them on the cover of British Vogue. Flawless, baby. Flawless. You were there, you could hardly walk. Let me tell you something. It was cold. ASAP need to stay up off of her. We need this out. What she said in the interview on British Vogue, she said that she still is intending to drop an album. Just don't look for no tour from her. I'm saying that. She not saying that. I'm saying that. Just don't look for no tour from her. But she said that she is still intending on dropping an album. So now, mind you, we only in the second month. She said this year. Now she ain't say whether it was gonna be February or December, but she said that she still is planning on dropping an album. Just don't hold your breath. That is gonna be the day. I'm muted. Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, because there's nothing over here is muted. Miss T Velocity, did you mute yourself? Did you mute yourself? Oh, you thought it was you. You you must mute yourself, girl. Okay. All right, y'all. So that is Howard Stern and Rihanna. I just had to. I wasn't even going to acknowledge him because I really don't be acknowledging him. But I just had to throw that out there. All right, Offset and Cardi, they have their own meal down to the McDonald's, and I was going to make that a shit we did not ask for. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I love me some Cardi. I love Cardi. I think Cardi is fun, and I'm here for it. Now I don't really do McDonald's. I know that's something I really I could probably count on one hand how many times I've eaten at McDonald's in the last year, but I think it's cute that they have their own little meal down to the McDonald's. Yesterday, they went to the McDonald's in Times Square to surprise people. They took pictures with the people down there to debut their little meal. It's cute. It's cute. It's got the high C, it's got nuggets and burgers, and it's like a meal for two because it's like a couple thing. But I think it's cute. Abby says she's gonna go get it tomorrow. You're gonna eat it on your live? Let us see you eat on your live. At the exact same time, ET is showing the picture too. I'm on the same schedule as ET. You were just at McDonald's Monday. Well, you won't have to go back tomorrow because it's out now. I think it debuted on yesterday. But I knew about it before, but I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all know sometimes I have so much stuff on my list, child. But you know, all right. There will be a video. Okay, Abby's gonna do it on her channel, and she's gonna do a video for it. Okay. All right. Now listen. So I gotta upgrade my storage. I don't have no more space in my storage, honey. Tyler Perry is donating $750,000 to Atlanta seniors that are living near his film studio so they do not have to relocate. So here's what's happening. Remember that area where Tyler Perry built his film studio, it wasn't necessarily in the best part of town. Like it was an old army base that had been abandoned or that the government wasn't using anymore, and he bought it and he turned it into his studios. Well, as a result of him building this studio there, the real estate in the area has gone up, right? Which means that property taxes have gone up. So as a result, a lot of the seniors, people, who are retired or older, who lived in homes that they've been living in probably for 30 years, are now in danger of losing their homes because they can't afford the property taxes. So Tyler Perry got on the phone and he called the mayor and he said, what them people owe? And he has it was originally a slave plantation, absolutely. And then I believe it was a military base, and then Tyler Perry bought it. But it was abandoned for a while. Like it wasn't nobody was really using it. Your parents used to live there? Okay. Yeah. And so he got on the phone down to the mayor's office and said, what them people owe? I'm sending over a check. And he said not only, because when I read the article, I was like, that's great. But what are we going to do to help them moving forward? And he said that he was putting some things in place to help them, to help them. And he's probably going to grandfather the people in. So like the people who are already living there will probably he's going to probably take care of their taxes while they're still living there. But anybody new that moves in the area, you on your own. When you moved here, you knew what it was. But for the people who've already been living there, because hey Francois, how you doing? Because Fort McPherson, you were born there. Wow. Because Tyler Perry does a lot of stuff and he just doesn't tell anybody. I mean, some of the stuff we know about, but he does a lot of philanthropic work that we just don't know anything about. So he said that he gonna make sure that they not in it. Yeah, I know, Francois, you've been okay. It has been a while since I seen you, my love. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Glad you're here. Um so yeah, that's what's going on with that, child. That's what's going on with that. Um Well, hey, Woo Child, you all right? Come on. We still got seats in the front. Come on down to the front. Hit that like button and come on down to the front. Maz, what my likes looking like? Because we got 140 people in here. What them likes looking like? I hope we have about 120 likes. Can we have 100? Can we get 120 likes, people? Appreciate y'all. So shout out to Tyler Perry. I know I give him a hard time about probably everything, but I've never ever said anything bad about what he does. I really love what he does with the with his community and that kind of stuff. I just ain't crazy about some of his products. But also remember that his studios, he used a lot of movie houses, production companies use his studios. They filmed Black Panther there. I think 1 and 2 was filmed there, and a whole lot of movies have been filmed there. Okay, we have 94 likes. All right, y'all, can we get to 120? Please, please, please. I'm doing all right, Francois. I'm doing all right. I don't understand how, because something got built by my house, my taxes have to go up, because it's based on property value. Your taxes is based on the value of your home. And so when something like the Tyler Perry Studios, which now not only has it become like a tourist spot where people want to go by and take pictures, but you also have to remember the revenue and how important it is to the city of Atlanta right now, or the area of Atlanta, because it's not in Atlanta proper, but the area of Atlanta. And so when, and again, it's a whole complicated, thing, but when the value of your home goes up based on the appraisals, and also remember too, people are probably buying up that property and building homes, or refurbishing a lot of those homes because they want to be in the area. um Tyler Perry has bought up a lot of that property and uses it for housing. Because remember, during the shutdown, he was still filming his shows because he actually had housing on the studio. In the studio, he had housing where the actors were living, and he was just filming, and they would right there, they would film the whole season, and then they would go home. Plus, it increases the funding to the public schools in that area, right? Yeah. The taxes go up, and that's why, again, that's why it's all the formula. The more your property is worth, the more taxes you pay. And the schools and other public works in that area, they get more of the percentage because it's more taxes. So that's why you see schools, even the public schools in the quote unquote rich areas, have more resources because they have a bigger budget, because they get more taxes, because the people who live in that area are paying more taxes. That makes sense? Yeah, the value of your house goes up. So those people's houses are worth more money. The problem is a lot of them are retired and they can't afford the taxes. They may not owe anything on their house, but you'll lose your house over taxes. Are you saying that does make sense or that doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? The actors were living in the general's houses. There were 2 3-bedroom homes and 2 baths. Yeah, I remember The Vow. I remember the cast of Sisters. They were filming. They were having fun because they really couldn't be around anybody but each other. So they were filming, and they were there for 2-3 weeks at a time filming, and like probably working crazy hours, so they could get it out done. Thanks for this. That was good info. I'm a homeowner, so I felt I should have known this. No, I mean, listen, like for me, I couldn't tell you what my taxes are because my taxes go into an escrow. I mean, I get the paperwork every year, but I don't pay it every month. Like it's in escrow. I know my taxes went up last year. I got paper for that. But when my taxes go up, they just adjust the escrow. Right. He'll film he'll do a whole season in the month, child. Yeah, so. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got next, child. Tyler Perry. Okay. Busta Rhymes threw a drink on the girl down to the airport. And listen, I ain't mad at him. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't just be walking up to these celebrities, whether they A-list, B-list, C-list, or D-list. Y'all can't just be walking up to these celebrities, touching on them and talking to them kind of crazy. Listen, they people too, and when they out doing people stuff, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Y'all can't just be walking up to people. If people are out, that's why when y'all were like, you should have asked Steven Spielberg for a picture. He was out enjoying the theater just like I was enjoying the theater. And if he wanted to take a picture, when he saw me trying to slide his picture, he would have said, I'll take a picture with you. He didn't want to. But that woman grabbed the Busta Rhymes on his ass while he was walking through the airport, minding his good business. And she said that she wasn't mad and she didn't feel no kind of way about it because she said that she was just trying to get his attention so she could take a picture. But what made you think you could grab that man on his buttocks? What made you think that was cool? Because I promise you, if a man did that to a woman walking through the airport, it'd have been a whole nother conversation. So I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing bad about Tyler Perry. About Busta Rhymes throwing a drink on that woman. Because if you watch the video, he turned around and threw the drink. Like, I don't even think he really knew who did it. He knew the direction that it came in. The direction where it came from. Right. Busta Rhymes was like, if you thirsty, here. What? A fan slapped him in the face. Why? Because they was Team Issa. See what I'm saying? Y'all can't be out here doing that crazy stuff. And the thing is this. Also understand that celebrities are people too. And sometimes they're out. They're having dinner with their family. They walking down the street. They have bad days just like they have good days. Sometimes the same person that on a Monday will take 10 pictures with fans that recognize them, on Wednesday might not take a picture at all. You know why? Because they're human. And maybe they just didn't feel like it that day. And I'm not saying don't ask people, but I'm saying the way you approach people is important. You can't just be grabbing that man's ass. You can't just be grabbing that man's ass. Walking through the airport because you want a picture with him. Child. Right, exactly. And that's why I always tell people, I want to be rich, but I don't know if I want to be famous. Because I don't know if I got the temperament for it. Right, just say, hey, Bus. He probably would have waved. And if he had time, because it looked like he was on his way to his flight. That's the other thing. Stop acting like people don't have stuff to do. The man was in the airport and it looked like he was walking to his flight. Y'all don't think he ain't had nothing better to do? Now, listen, I don't know what Busta Rhymes does on a day-to-day basis. But I do know that if I saw him in the airport walking towards his gate, I would assume he would have somewhere to be. I'm just saying. Hey, Lamone. Exactly, Lamone. And that whole excuse when people say, well, that's what you signed up for. No, they didn't. They didn't sign up for you to grab them on their ass. They didn't sign up for you to slap them on the face. They didn't sign up for you to cuss them out because you didn't like the last role that they played. They didn't sign up for none of that. Y'all know how badly Tariq from Power used to get bullied online? I'm like, he is an actor. Yes, his character is a bratty ass little boy that killed his daddy. But that ain't him. Michael Rainey Jr. is an actor who plays the role of Tariq. And do y'all know how badly that boy, he was getting death threats. He ain't signed up for that. Run up on bus and say, Pastor Cavassier. I never forget when Chance from I Love New York came to a seminar full of teenage girls. One girl had him in a death grip, and I was right across from them. Child. Right. He did a good job of playing Tariq, but he's still an actor. He is still an actor, child. Anyway, I just had to throw that in there because y'all know I love me some Busta Rhymes. And when I said Busta Rhymes threw a drink, but then when I saw the video and I said, oh, well, she had that coming. She wanted that drink in her face. That's all I got to say, child. She wanted that drink in her face, child. People forget Busta's of Jamaican descent culturally. That doesn't fly. Damn. Those people that can't differentiate between actors and their roles need to be put in a straitjacket. They move in Power to Friday. That doesn't surprise me. They move BMF to Friday, so that doesn't surprise me. I don't know. The boy that played Joffrey from Game of Thrones, stop out. He did. Oh, I didn't realize he did that. Wow. I love me some Busta Rhymes. Love me some Busta Rhymes. All right. So listen. Playboi Cardi. Let's talk about Playboi. Listen. Playboi Cardi, because that ain't even the main story. I already did a quick drop yesterday. Y'all can go and y'all can look up the quick drop. But Playboi, I think the sound might be one of the videos that was messed up. My bad. But Playboi Cardi, who I guess is a rapper, I don't know these people. He was arrested for allegedly assaulting his pregnant girlfriend back in December. Now, I don't know if he was arrested in December and we just found it out, or if he was arrested this week, but the incident was from December. And then my question would have to be, what the hell took y'all so long to arrest him? But I mean, listen, I ain't in law enforcement. I am not in law enforcement. But allegedly he choked the woman because they were arguing over a paternity test. Now, I don't know if they were arguing because she wouldn't take one or she would take one, but it needs neither here nor there. That is what had happened. Now, his ex-girlfriend / baby mama, Iggy Azalea, came down to the IG / to the Twitter sphere and made some comments about, well, he wasn't an ain't-ish, father, and I tried to tell you that he was abusive, but you ain't want to listen to me, so karma is a you-know-what. And I felt like, I did the video yesterday, and I said, well, okay, Iggy, get off. You say he's not really there for your child like he's supposed to be, and you tried to warn that woman that he was abusive, and yada yada yada. But then y'all know, Black Twitter is undefeated. Okay, the internet is undefeated, but Black Twitter is undefeated. Listen, Black Twitter had to remind us that Iggy Azalea was yanging around the house with Tory Lanez. And Twitter been wearing her ass out all day long, talking about, okay, well, you knew that Tory allegedly was abusive, and you was still yanging with him. Did you pay for his lawyers? Because, they was messing around, or allegedly, they was messing around in the last couple of months. Like, while he was on trial. So, ma'am, pot, meat, kettle. Because even if you don't believe, listen, and I'm not relitigating this, but even if you don't believe that the man shot Tory, shot Meg, even though he was convicted of it. But even if you don't believe he didn't do it, that he punched August Alsina in the face just because the man wouldn't shake his hand. That he got a fight with the boy Prince down to the Love and Hip Hop. That's on video. Like, that he has allegedly been in other altercations with women that he's been involved with in the past. Like, it's not like he had a clean slate and this is the first indiscretion. So, ma'am, pot, meat, kettle? Like, I don't think it's right for any man to be out here putting his hands on women. So I'm not defending neither one of these dudes. But I'm gonna need you to not come out here and stand like you are standing on some y'all know what I'm trying to say, child. I'm gonna need you to not be out here acting like you have some leg to stand on. That ain't what I was looking for, but that's the best I could come up with at the time. Pot, meat, kettle. It's 141 people in the chat. In the chat. Shout out to you guys. Please, I hope we have at least 120 likes in the room. Do we have 120 likes, mods? What we looking at with the likes? If you are just coming in, please hit that like button on your way in. We still have some seats down we don't have no front row seats left, but you can still get a good seat down in the second or third row. I think Abby done told me that we filled up. The first row is filled up, maybe even the second row. Hey, Monk Chip, we got 112 likes. All right, can we get 8 more likes to get to 120? Can we do that? Thank you. Wait, I missed something. We mad at the baby mama for what? I'm not mad at the baby mama at all. Iggy Azalea was trying to call out the baby mama, but I was just saying, pot, right, more high ground. Thank you. Yeah, pot meet kettle, you know. Hey, Raven, what's up, my love? What's going on, girl? Now, let's get into this Monique situation. Again, this is one of the videos that was messed up. The sound was messed up, but let's get in here. Let's talk about it. Now, Kim Whitley and Sherry Shepherd have this podcast that they do together. I need the Club Renaissances, please. Oh, that's okay. You need the Club. Well, you know, Cams, you in the VIP. Some of y'all come through here. Now, y'all know that the members are already in VIP. The members, if you are lit up in green, you already have a reserved seat in the VIP. But then there's some of my other people like Cams, who, you know, Cams and Xavier, they not members, but they got VIP seats. They got VIP seats, okay? So you got my members that already had they always had the VIP. But then, you know, there's certain people that even though they not members, y'all been here for a minute. Y'all, you know how y'all do. Okay. Now, they were down to the podcast and they were talking about Monique's new movie, The Reading, that's streaming down to the Netflix. And they were saying how really be keep me in the nosebleed seats. Shut up, y'all. Anyway. And anyway, and they said that Monique did an excellent job, a great job, an excellent job, you know, all of the above. But it's a shame that she can't stay out of trouble and that her behavior, that she doesn't know how to behave, or she misbehaves and her behavior gets her in trouble. Now, I'm going to read y'all Monique's response because, and I know that y'all are going to probably be surprised because y'all know that I ain't always here for Monique, but on this one, I'm with Monique 120% on this one. 120%. I'm with Monique on this one. Let me get to that. Okay. Oh, did I delete it? I might have deleted it. Hold on, let me go back to the shade room because I have it. I've been trying to delete stuff out my Hell, Tracy probably sent it to me. Let me go there first. Hold up. Tracy, you ain't sent it to me. All right. I know it's on the shade room. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. So I'm gonna read y'all what Monique said because again, I think it's worth reading. I think it's worth reading because I'm with Monique on this one. Do not give me a backhanded compliment. Like, don't. That's not necessary. Like, don't give me a backhanded compliment. Um. Here it is right here. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what Sherry Shepherd said, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all hear what she said.
Producer of the radio. Okay, it's his movie. This is why I hate that Monique got blackballed by Hollywood. You can take it down. Precious Spears, huh? Monique won the Oscar for Precious for a reason. And like I said, people underestimate comics. She's really, really good. She's a great actress. Now, personality-wise, she's always getting in trouble. Always. If it's not with another comic, D.O. Hughley, it is with the industry. It's somebody. But this movie, The Reading with Monique, when I tell you, I almost turned it off. This sucker it scared me. But Monique is funny in it too. It's a horror / damn comedy. I'm going to tell you something. And Monique got it on her thing. So it's not going to be me giving away the movie because she's got it.
Kudos to this.
Yes. Okay, let me tell you.
So here's what Monique had to say. Hello, Sherry and Kim. First, thank you for your compliments regarding my talents and performance in the reading. I couldn't help but notice, though, that you two said because of my personality, I'm always getting in trouble. You then attempted to show a connection between my personality and me being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother DL Hughley. In addition, you two, within the same breath, mentioned we as comics are underestimated. First thing, kids with their parents, criminals with the law, and slaves with their masters get into trouble. And the last time I checked, I don't fit into any of those categories. When you two say we as comics are underrated, and you, Sherry, Kim, and I are ironically all black female comics, why do you think we're underrated? My personality is of such where I have to speak up and out against injustices. So we can stop being, as you both said, underrated. And if you notice, I haven't ever started a conversation about you two that involved any negativity in any way in all of the years that I've known you two. Now, Monique, you lying on that one, but I'm going to come back. You lied about that, Monique. Check my resume. I don't go knocking on anyone's door saying things I can't substantiate. But some people have a problem with me because when they knock on my door with BS, I answer. Anytime the team of you two sisters would like to speak with the team of my husband and I, why it always gotta be you and your husband? We welcome it. Thank you two again for the compliments, though backhanded, and please know, regardless, I still love both of you to life. Now, I don't disagree with Monique said, because I do feel like you could just give me a compliment. You don't have to preface it. You don't have to add nothing else to it. Say, Really B did her thing. You ain't got to bring up every bad thing I've ever done to give me a compliment about the one good thing you might feel like I did. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. It's on BET Plus. Oh, I thought it was on Netflix. That's on BET. My bad. I thought this shit was on Netflix. Oops. My bad. My bad. Now, you lied on Kim Whitley because you did talk trash about. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Yeah. The cord in my microphone has a short in it. So if I hit the cord, then it comes out. Okay. I ain't know it's on BET Plus. Child. But now you did come for Kim Whitley, Mo, because a couple of years ago when you was talking your ish about Oprah, and Kim Whitley said, somebody asked Kim Whitley about it because Kim Whitley and Monique used to be friends. They used to be, I ain't gonna say they was best friends or nothing, but they used to be friends. And somebody in an interview asked Kim Whitley about her beef with Oprah. And Kim Whitley said, I don't have no beef with Oprah. Oprah was good to me. She said, I liked my Oprah checks. She said, Oprah, she was a comedian, so she made jokes, but she was like, look, when I had my show on Oprah, Oprah treated me well. She treated my son well. The show, I think she had like 4 seasons of her show. She said, I loved my Oprah checks. Baby, what she say that for? Monique cussed that woman out. Monique called her all kinds of a sellout, and she would sell her soul to Oprah, and that I'm not bowing down to Oprah. I'm not selling out to Oprah. Oprah can buy you, but she can't buy me. So don't say you ain't never came for Kim, because you did. You did. And it's funny because Kim wasn't even the one saying nothing. That was really mainly Sherry in that clip. Now, I mean, I didn't listen to the whole episode, so maybe Kim said more. But yeah, Monique is one of those people you cannot get any constructive criticism. Exactly. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Yeah, but she absolutely did do that. So, but in this instance, though, I am with you, girl. I'm with Monique on this one because I just feel like if you want to give me a compliment, just give me a compliment. Like, I don't need all that extra. Just tell me, yeah. Just what's up, El Nixon? How you doing? Thanks for coming through. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just like you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. And El Nixon, I don't know if you were here or you saw it, but thank you for the Cash App the other night. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the. I didn't get it. I didn't see it until after I got off the live. But thank you so much. Did she accuse Kim of being flirty with Sydney? Mo, don't nobody want him but you. Thank you. What's up, Jason? Hey. Now, I saw somebody in the chat asking about Sherry Shepherd and her baby. And I guess I thought everybody knew that story. She said she never started a convo, but she did, Zara. She did. That's what I'm telling you. She did. So, okay, maybe let me say that again. Maybe you didn't hear the first part of what I said. Somebody asked Kim Whitley about the Monique Oprah controversy in an interview, and all Kim Whitley said was, "I don't have no problems with Oprah. Oprah was good to me." And then she made a joke about loving her Oprah checks. She didn't speak badly about Monique, and she didn't speak on Monique's issue with Oprah. All she said was, "I don't have no issue with Oprah. Oprah was good to me." Monique heard what Kim Whitley said in the interview and proceeded to go off and call Kim Whitley all kinds of sellouts and this and that. She absolutely did she absolutely did start a conversation speaking negatively about Kim Whitley because Kim Whitley didn't say nothing bad about her and she didn't speak on her issue with Oprah. My daughter worked on her talk show. She said she was awful. Well, listen, networks. Kim even said she missed her friendship with Monique. See, yeah. Networks don't cancel successful shows for no reason. When BET canceled Monique's talk show, it was the top rated show on BET. I mean, not that that's hard to do, but it was. It was the top rated show on BET. Networks don't cancel hit shows for no reason. So I've heard those rumors too that it was hard working on her talk show. And you saw who was it? Who was it that said, oh, I read you that I'm muted again? Y'all can't hear me again? Hey, Alex. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Dang, the BET shade. I mean, am I lying? Let me know if I'm lying. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, well, let me tell y'all this quick story for those who do not know the story. So when Sherry Shepherd was married, she was married to her ex-husband. Y'all remember when they were dating, and remember they met through Niecy Nash and her ex-husband. They got married and they wanted to have another child. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't in that house. I don't know who suggested it. I don't know whose idea it was to have the baby. I don't know, okay? But what I know is they went out and they got themselves a surrogate, and that woman was pregnant. And in the 9 months between them impregnating that woman and her having that baby, Sherry and her husband were divorcing. They were separated. They were no longer together. And Sherry said she didn't want that baby no more. Now, I don't know what made her think that that's how it works, but okay, Sherry. And in the process, in the interim, her husband took custody of the child. and took her to court for child support. But she said publicly, now this was years ago when the baby was first born, she said that she didn't want to have anything to do with that baby. Now she did that. I don't know what Sherry is doing now because I don't follow her enough to know whether she speaks on it. But the last I heard her speak on it, she said that she didn't want to have anything to do with the baby. And that she would, the court ordered her to financially pay for that to take care of the baby, but that was it. Now that's that was years ago. That baby is probably 7 or 8 years old now, because that was years ago. That's when, right after she left The View. And that was right after she left The View, because she talked about how broke she was because she had to pay child support and pay spousal support because that man never worked. He never had a job while they were together, and I guess they didn't have a prenup. So that divorce cost Sherry Shepherd a lot of money. Yes, I know she has to pay the child support, but she talked about how she was broke. She was talking about how broke she was. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. It is 132 people in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, if you could please hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate that. Hit the like button on your way out. I am headed over to Sabrina's. I'm late. I think we started at 8, child. It is 8:07. So I'm about to head on over there. Men do it all the time. That don't make it right. It ain't right when a man does it. It ain't right when a woman does it. But you're right. They do it all the time. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.